What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So guys, Rockstar just posted a new newswire about the Expanded and Enhanced. A lot of people were expecting it today, so I'm just gonna go over the most important things so this way you guys can also be up to date. I have to warn you guys though, a lot of the stuff that's in this newswire, I have the feeling that it's kind of a copy-paste of the previous one. So we start off with this nice picture over here. It kind of looks better. I don't know what exactly, maybe it's the shadows or the vegetation, but it's a nice picture. So then the title, we have GTA 5 and GTA Online. So both the story mode and the online will have a expanded and enhanced March 15th, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. At the end of the article, they also mention how you can transfer your story mode progress and also how you will be able to transfer your GTA Online character. So right now you cannot do this yet. Then the first part of the article, kind of a copy-paste, I have the feeling, but what they mention is basically the 4K resolution, the 60 FPS frame rate, improved texture quality, HDR options, and ray tracing, as well as specific things for the new consoles. So faster loading times, immersive 3D audio, and also support for platform-specific features. So this is basically the haptic triggers or the adaptive triggers that you have on PS5, I think they mean. Then we have a nice picture of Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, our three best friends. I don't really see a big difference in this picture. I don't know why, but this lighting over here, it kind of caught my eye, but for the rest, I don't really see a big difference. So they go ahead and talk about the story mode. What they mention over here is basically that we will have three detailed new graphics settings. So the first one is called Fidelity Mode. In this one, on PS5 and Xbox Series X, you will have 30 FPS, but it will target the highest visual quality. So you will have native 4K resolution with ray tracing. And on the Xbox Series S, you will have upscaled 4K resolution and I think no ray tracing then. Then we have the performance mode. In this one, it's 60 FPS, but then with upscaled 4K for PS5 and Xbox Series X. And for the Series S, it will be 1080p. For the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, you also have Performance RT mode, and this is kind of a hybrid between the previous two. So in this one, you have upscaled 4K with ray tracing, and then also targeting 60 FPS. I personally, I don't know which one I will go for, but I enjoy 60 FPS a lot, so I would rather have 60 FPS than 30 FPS, so maybe go for the Performance or the Performance RT. So then we also have this nice picture over here, still of the story mode by the way. We can see Trevor's car over here in the light of the helicopter, so that kind of looks better. The lighting in this picture definitely has some improvements. We also have the police lights and the street lights. They do look better, I have to be honest. So then they talk about the improvements for the story mode. So first of all, faster loading times. This is probably in-game and also when you're loading the game. Increased population and traffic variety. Increased vegetation density. That's also what they did from PS3 to PS4. Improved lighting quality across shadows, water reflections, and other elements. And then also plus improved anti-aliasing. Now, I don't know what this is exactly, to be honest. I know what it is in another context, but I don't know what it is in the gaming industry. Improved motion blur, highly detailed new explosions, fire, and much more. So then they talk about the new features of the new controllers, so the adaptive triggers, then also adding new sensations to weather effects. So for example, in some games on PS5 you can feel the rain, which is pretty nice. New sensations to directional damage, which is also cool. Rough road surfaces, and then also explosions and much more. So this, it might not seem that important, but to me actually it's a different experience if you have all these sensations, and if they implement it well, it's actually pretty cool. And then also about the audio, so for PS5 it's the Tempest 3D positional audio, and then for the Xbox Series X and S it's the spatial sound. I don't know exactly what this is, but new type of audio, so it will be a nicer experience in that way as well. So then we have this nice picture of this car over here. I don't know if it's a new car, I don't recognize it immediately, but they talk about GTA Online, so we already knew that there would be a new workshop in the LS car meet. It's called House Special Works. There's also going to be a new class of races using the specially modified vehicles that you can probably modify in this new workshop. And also there will be a weekly rotation of house special works time trials. So a new kind of time trial that you can also complete. So we already have the RC Bandito time trial, the regular one, plus this one. So that could be a free 300k every week. Also a premium test ride where you can get behind the wheels of these newly modified vehicles for free. So a extra test ride. I don't know if anyone actually uses these test rides, but maybe in the beginning it can be interesting. So then they mentioned that GTA Online will be a part of GTA 5 story mode, so just like it is right now, but also it will have a standalone version just like Red Dead Online. For the people on PlayStation 5, it will be free the first 3 months if you have PS Plus, and after that, of course, if you already bought it, just like the PS Plus games that we get every month, you will have it after that as well. So for new players, they say it will be easier because they can get into it without buying GTA 5. We have this nice biker picture over here. Again, I don't really see a lot of differences, to be honest. You could probably perfectly also take this picture right now in game. Then they mention that there will be a new career builder. So we already knew this. So for new players, there will be a new system where you get a free business. And also next to this free business, we now know that you can get 4 mil. So you can buy like properties, vehicles, and weapons. So you will get 4 mil if you make a new account in GTA Online. To be honest, I think that's a lot because then you can already buy the Kosatka and the Sparrow. And that's basically all you need to be rich in GTA these days. Then we also have some new quality of life improvements, including a newly designed introduction and tutorial for new players. So we already said that. A new front end main menu that allows you to jump directly into whatever you want. So if you play Red Dead Online, I think they will just copy this. So in Red Dead Online, you have like a main menu where you can pick what you want to do. I think they will do the same for GTA Online. But that's pretty cool. So then we have another picture with the Tailgater S, the ZR350, I think this is, and then also a new explosion. So maybe they tried to show off the explosion over here, or maybe the reflection of the light on the car. I don't know, to be honest. With these pictures, I always don't know what to look at. The last thing that they mention is the character transfer. So right now, you can already kind of transfer your story mode, so you can upload it to Social Club. If you want to know how you do it, it basically is explained over here. I think I will also make a video about this. For the online, they basically say that you can transfer your entire character. So your weapons, your level, your progression, everything. Just everything. Except you can only transfer purchased GTA cash when migrating from PS4 to PS5 or from Xbox One to Xbox Series X and S. So if you bought cash, you can only transfer it on the same brand of platform. So only PlayStation, only Xbox to Xbox. Then the most important thing in this article may be pre-purchase and preload beginning on March 8th. So I think that's next Tuesday that you can then pre-purchase and then also preload GTA Online or GTA 5 story mode if you also buy it. Physical release will be in April. So guys, I think I mentioned everything that's important. There was a lot of stuff that was kind of that we already knew, I think. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the Discord in the description, and peace out, you guys.